Once upon a time, the first eye began as a flat black spot on the outer membrane of a one-celled being. This was the very place where light and life first kissed, and light said to life, "Come to me." And this tiny being began to twitch and spin in the excitement of luminous food. And the earth became green with the kisses that came from light. Life grew larger and larger until light-sensing eye spots appeared at the tips of bell jelly tentacles and on their sponge buddies too. And they drifted the currents, soaking in the new difference between light and dark. Eventually, life said to light, "I want to be closer." And the light-absorbing patches on early animals began to melt inward, to curve into a shallow cup, which allowed these ancient life beings to share bigger, sloppier kisses with light. Now, they knew exactly which direction light was coming from. Then life said to light, "I want to see more." And the shallow eye cup deepened, and it thickened a line from the bottom of the cup to the brain. Now life could produce fuzzy images. Caressed by light, life began to see Earth and to wonder, what's here that will feed me? And what's here that will eat me? And so the relationship between light and life grew more and more intimate. And the eye cups grew deep and round. A clear shield developed over the top, and the inside filled with liquid. Then a focusing lens was added to make edges clear and sharp. Some early beings, like trilobite, developed multiple lens cups per eye. All insects today have his kind of compound eye. It is the most common way of seeing on Earth. One of its most complex forms is eye of dragonfly, with 30,000 lenses each per eye. Another kind of eye with just one lens cup per eye appeared first in flatworm in the ocean and was shared with her cousin, fish. And then with all the shallow water swimmers who would venture onto land. In fact, every being that has a spinal cord has this single lens eye, and even some that don't, like octopus. His version has a movable telescoping lens. Because the thing is, the relationship between light and life dreamed into being this instrument called eye over and over, at least 40 different times from scratch. And they did it fast, from simple to complex, each in less than 500,000 years. And light and life celebrated their love with dazzling features such as full spectrum color vision, heat vision, night vision, polarized vision, and vision into the ultraviolet spectrum, unique to birds of prey like great horned owl, who can see a friend's feathers glisten in total darkness. Mr. Gibbon is my close cousin. We both have an ancestor who was not a predator, yet had the front-facing eyes that most predators share. This ancestor needed that depth perception to swing across the trees she lived in, but she was still scared that great horned owl's cousins might swoop down and make her into lunch. So she developed a new strategy called group living. In every kind of animal that adopted group living, eyes and brains grew faster together because beings needed to remember different faces and to register different expressions and the slightest change. Light and life were now communing from inside individuals as well as between them. Light was now shining out from the eyes of every being as the sparkle of an interior self, also called I. This mutual embrace between light and life became never-ending. They were somehow still completely distinct and yet now totally combined, and their attraction each for the other was infinite. Shining from eyes both outside and in. Life's heart now beat with a new connection across every form as the great round eye of Earth herself.
Come to me, my sweetest friend. This is where we